So this video is going to be about meeting other empaths. I think it's a series, and kind of where to find others, how to find others, other empaths. Now, as always, you are my mission. Empaths are my mission, and my path is through Christ. If you watched any previous videos, you'll see that I talked about kind of the benefit in kind of communing with other empaths. That it's fun, that you'll be in spirit and the truth. You'll be revealed kind of things, truths that are really, really cool. It's just kind of encouraging one another, and that we're stronger together, right? All in one accord. It creates kind of a safe zone, and I really enjoy kind of the communion aspect of it. Now, to please watch the previous video if you want to know how you know someone is an empath, or you might think that they're an empath, and what you should do. But generally speaking, we kind of feel lighter, happier, more authentic together. Now, where to find other empaths? So when I first started this journey, right, I was like, am I the only one? At first I was like, what is an empath first? And, also, okay, so what does it mean to be an empath? What are the traits of it? And if you read Judith Orloff's book, it will help you kind of see. I don't like being rushed. I don't like a lot of large crowds, unless you're an extrovert, which you might be fed by those large crowds. I don't like a lot of yelling, things like that. I enjoy authenticity, joy, being around people that kind of express that, both in kind of their emotional state and, in acts, but mostly in their emotional state. But anyway, being around other empaths can be encouraging to you. So, will be encouraging, will edify you. So where do I find these people? The first, I would look at your family. I have found or been given the opportunity, I don't want to out anyone on the video, very close people within my family who are empaths. And this for me was a gift, but it was also kind of a sign that there's a predisposition to this on both sides of my family, right? And even when they might not think they know, they kind of know, right? And especially within Southern traditions, it's kind of like we'll say little things like, "Oh, she got discernment," or the veil, between the spirit world is, pulled back, or they have the sight, or things like that. But it's mostly like, can you tell if someone is a good or a bad person, or not good or bad? That's judgment. And can you tell when someone's heart is facing God, or facing away for God, or living authentically, or kind of living inauthentically, with delusions, right? Can you kind of feel that? So anyway, a lot of people in my family can do it. So I would look for genetics. Also, notice any children that have this gift. That was one of my primary encouragements. There's a child. I have a niece who exhibited very early and very strongly a lot of the different empath gifts. I hope. I hope it's very hard for one, so hopefully, maybe she'll be a power, a force, but she has a lot of the different traits, which encouraged me to kind of pay attention to things that when I was a child, I would really like for someone to have done. Acknowledging their emotions, right? Because they might be feeling very adult emotions. Anger, frustration, worry from all of them around them. So kind of being able to acknowledge that their emotions are important. And that will enable them to kind of give more credence to their own intuition. So just say, oh, I recognize you're upset, or oh, you seem frustrated, or how are you feeling? And just an open question, not leading. Being a calm spirit to those children are safe. I didn't know I was going to talk about children, but that's fine. And then kind of encourage their authenticity. And I would say that, honestly, when I'm talking to an individual, your spirit is almost the spirit of a child, right? So I think that you can kind of use this for any empath. But first place, family. Second place, friends. Now, if you have friends that, like someone that you instantly kind of clicked with immediately, and you remain friends, or you might be separated by distance, but every time you guys come together, you're of one accord, and you never missed a beat or skipped a beat, whatever. These people might be empaths. So I said might, right? So I'm not sure. It would be your own feeling and their own confirmation. But kind of people who have remained to you. I have friends that have been my friends since second grade. So that person ended up being whatever, an empath. So you may not see them for years, but you simply enjoy their company. They give you joy. Y'all can laugh it up and giggle up. So look in your friend circle already. I guarantee you don't have to stretch far to find people to enjoy kind of the empath community. So then number three would be different communities, obviously. Now I enjoyed in the very beginning of my journey looking through kind of the empath like Facebook groups or whatever, and sometimes occasionally I'll comment to a couple of the groups, but I do find that a lot of empaths can stay in victim mode. Like, for instance, if you're posting, does anyone else feel very worried today? It's in the air. Well, yeah, because you just gave that to everyone else. Yeah, everyone else feels so. I mean, just kind of take it with a grain of salt when you're reading these things, especially as a Christian and within your own practice of surrendering to God. Then some things kind of will not be within your realm of kind of expertise. But anyway, join a community just to read and information, to be of one accord. But I would encourage you, because like I said, 20 to 25% of the population are empaths. So likelihood you got at least one or two people in your circle that's already empath. So I might do another video on kind of creating an inner circle of empaths, but just look. And I provided some tips in the previous video of just have a look at them, plant a seed if you'd like, water a seed if you'd like, and just be authentic as possible around these people. I am wishing you an empath community right now, and I'm quite sure one is already around you. So this video is about meeting other empaths, where to find others, wishing you love and light and guidance through the Holy Spirit on your journey.